What if you did it? Yeah, no intro today, straight to the point. Yeah, I'm on your ass. What if you did it? What if that's all it is today? What if? What if? It's a hell of a fucking question, man. What if you did it? What if you didn't give in to that temptation? What if you didn't do that thing you said you weren't gonna do? What if you did that thing that you said you were gonna do? What if? Well, what if? It is a motherfucker of a thing. I don't think you should. It's hard to not. Nah, I don't think you should regret in life. You shouldn't regret things in life because you can learn from it. At the end of the day, even if you make a big mistake, you can learn from it and be like, yeah, okay, shouldn't have done that. Won't do that shit again. But what if it's cruel because it just sits there, it just lingers because you never know the outcome. To be fair, you can say what if to regret. What if I didn't do it? What if I did do it? So regret and what if, they kind of fall into the same category there. But I feel like regret is more of an uncontrollable feeling. Not an uncontrollable feeling, but regret comes from uncontrollable actions, I guess. Like people regret not having dinners with people who pass away. You know, like you have to regret that because you can't really. It's like regret. I feel like it's a little bit more uncontrollable. But what if it's just like at one point in time there was a moment where I could have done it, but I didn't. What if I did? Ooh, that's a motherfucker. Ooh, I hate it. What if I did it? Because then when you're in the future, when you're sitting there thinking back to what if, it's like I'd be in the same position. You don't know that 100%. You don't know that 100%. I was actually, I might talk about it tomorrow in tomorrow's video, but the domino effect. So if you did that thing you're saying what if to, a domino effect could have happened and you could be in a whole different reality at the moment. Like, shit, you could have done the what if and then been hit by a car on the way to it. So the domino effect, butterfly effect, is a bit tough to say you'd be in the exact same position that you're in right now, just better off and not thinking what if, because you don't know where you would be if you did that thing. But and arguably that's the biggest pain about it, because you're there, sitting there in the position you're in, thinking, what position would I be in if I did it? Majority of the time, you'd be thinking you're in a better position, or you'd just be further ahead than you were. What ifs are normally compared to setbacks. I feel like you're meant to be doing some shit, or you're doing some shit consistently for a while, then you stop doing it, and it's like, fuck, what if I just kept doing it? You know. So I feel like a what if is heavily used around setbacks. So yeah, it's hard to say you'd be in the same position because you don't know, but oh, it's brutal to think you would be, but better off. Like, and you can say what if to not doing things as well. It doesn't have to just be like, oh, what if I went to this? What if I did that? What if I did this? What if, whatever. It can be like, what if I didn't do that? What if I didn't buy that phone that blew up? you know, like, what if I didn't? What if? Wow, actually thinking about it, what if and regret same shit. It's just a different way to phrase it. Uh, yeah, it's brutal though. It is. It's very brutal. Thinking if I didn't make this, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a video on that. Like a domino effect of bad decisions. If you didn't make that one decision to start with, it wouldn't have toppled over to all these other bad decisions. Because that happens. Like, That happens more than, ow, my knee, more than not, I reckon. Like, that's why balance is very hard as well, you know? Like, balancing out good habits and bad habits. It's very, very hard because sometimes doing one bad habit topples over into a chain of other bad habits. I guess that's balance for you. Like, you need to be able to catch it before it topples too far. But damn, it's hard. Damn, it's hard because you don't know when it's too far. And the excuses, the mental game of it, it's like an optical illusion. It can be pushing way too far that way, but in your mind, it's like it's moving infinitely. It's swaying, but then it comes back. That's how it feels in your mind. But really, it's just full, slow. So, yeah, balance is a bit hard with bad decisions. I feel like, personally, I feel like it's either I'm doing real good or I'm fucking up a lot of shit. Like, it's really hard to sit in that middle ground. And I guess you can use that in a literal term as well. Balancing is harder than just standing, you know? So you can just be standing there. It's easy. But balancing between both, it's hard. It is. It's harder. Wow. But yeah, it's not even the main point of this video. It's just that phrase. What if? What if she did it? What if she didn't do it? What if? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, man. What if? What if? It's such a yeah. Um, everyone's got their own scenarios. Everyone's got their own connection to that phrase. Some people, it's like, what if I went to the gym? Some people, it's like, what if I stuck out that class at uni? What if I went to uni? What if what if I picked up roller skating? Yeah. It's just like, what if I started earlier? What if I started later? It's messed up, man. Everyone's got their own individual um, connection to what if, their own individual association to the phrase. What if they did that? What if they didn't do that? What if they missed that? What if they went to that? Such a mind game. And you can definitely learn from it, you know? You can definitely learn from it. But I feel like it's harder to learn from what if than it is genuine regret. Because I'm comparing it to a personal situation, and the what if I chose, it wasn't necessarily a bad thing at all. It's just it wasn't the other thing. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, shit, what if I just did that? You know? And I'm still in the same position. I'm past it. And it wasn't like I did a bad thing. So it's hard for me to differentiate which was a good decision, which one I should have done. Because who knows? Maybe if I did that one, I'd be thinking the same thing. Because like they're not distinctively like good and bad. It's good and good, just in their own ways, very different ways. They're both good. So, and that's what I feel like with what if. With what if, there's like a sense of confusion because you could be thinking the same shit on the other hand, but with genuine regret, you're like, damn, I chose the wrong path. I chose the wrong decision. You regret that, and if you went the other decision the other way, you would have been better off, or you would have preferred that. Because again, you don't actually know you would have been better off if you chose that other choice. So, yeah, I feel That's it with what if. What if it's harder to differentiate right from wrong? Shit, maybe neither of them were wrong, and it's just that mental game of I could have done something else. Ah, yeah, it's tough, man. But I guess that's life. You're alive. You got to experience things like that to know you're alive. You got to think what if. So then next time you choose the other what if. It's tough, bro. It's real tough, that one, because it's such an unknown factor. You don't know if you would have been better off. You don't know if you would have been worse off. You don't know if you'd be in the exact same position. You don't know. You really don't. So, I don't know. I guess the positive is if you're thinking what if about something, what if I did it? What if I didn't do it? It gives you room to improve, you know? But not even, nah, because that's a contradiction to what I just said. Because you don't know which choice would improve you with the what if. It's tough, bro. Very tough predicament that I feel like everyone experiences it, for sure, to an extent, with their own personal things. So, hey man, what if you did it? What if you could do it? What if you could make it? What if you can't make it? What if you didn't do it? What if you did it? What if you broke it? What if you fixed it? What if? What if? You can put it next to anything. And who knows, your life could be the exact same, worse, better off. You don't know. So that's a good conclusion. So just live with it. Hey, that's it. Just live with the decision you made. Because shit, what if ain't gonna help? What if ain't gonna change the present? What if happened? And well, that is if you're talking about what if in past tense. With future, what if can definitely help you make the right decisions. What if I made it there? You know? What if I studied? What if I went to that university? Then you could do all the things to get to where you want to be. But what if in a past tense, you should live with that shit? You should be like, it happened. It is what it is. Let's move. Let's work from the position I'm in. Let's make a move from the position I got put in on this chessboard. Or let's make a move from the position I put myself in. Can't be. Got to take accountability. You're in control of I'd say 98% of the moves on your chessboard from a certain age. That is, I guess. But yeah, that's it. That's the conclusion, man. You can use what if to help you get somewhere, but if what if is in the past, brush that, brush it off your shoulder because it ain't gonna help you. It's just gonna linger in your mind like a infection, like a virus. Use what if as a superpower, or just forget about it. Dang, look at that. Yeah, see you in the next one.